This is why I would never celebrate Valentine's Day again or go to anybody's house that day. This happened last year on Valentine's Day. I met a guy 6 months before Valentine's Day. Even though it all started out as casual dating, we became really close. I felt like he was the one for me. We used to go out a lot and made good memories. Everything was going well. One day, the guy told me he recently spoke to his mother and she would like to invite us to Valentine's Day dinner at their house. I was skeptical at first, but I agreed. This family stayed at the outskirts of town. Oh yeah, now. I stayed with this guy a night before Valentine's Day. At midnight, he surprised me with a bunch of flowers and a beautiful heart-shaped red velvet cake. The guy practically loved pampering me. Next morning, we were up, got ready and hit the road. It was supposed to be a 3-hour drive, but traffic made it 5. We were literally gisting all the way through on our way. Then I just thought to ask him of how many people are in his family. Then he was a bit reluctant and said just his parents, his grandma, and his sister. This was when it dawned on me that I knew nothing about this guy. I don't know anything aside from where he works. We were about to reach when his mom called. I couldn't hear from the other side of the phone, but with the way he was responding, it seemed like she couldn't wait to meet us. The only thing I saw were trees. I kept wondering how a family was managing to stay at a secluded area like this. We got to the house and a small girl came running to welcome us. Apparently she was the guy's sister. This girl was no more than 12 years. The guy's mother also came out with a big smile on her face. They were so happy to see us and welcomed us well. So we entered and went straight to the dining room. An old woman was sitting on a chair. She was his grandma and I also saw his father. But the way the grandma was looking at me, there was something about her. She was not just staring at me, she was checking me out from head to toe. It was creepy. They told me I had to share a room with his sister. Apparently, I can't share a room with him because we weren't married yet. The girl took me to her room and as soon as I entered the room, I got shocked. Her room was nothing like a little girl's room. There were stuffed animals everywhere. The heads of rabbits, eagles, deer and a lot more were hanging on the wall. When I asked, she said her father goes hunting and these are the heads of the animals they killed. This guy then walked in. I asked him if he thought it was okay for his little sister to be decorating her room with heads of dead animals instead of toys. He laughed and said they are all hunters in his family, especially because their house is deserted and standing alone. I went to freshen up and went down for dinner. The dinner table was filled with various kinds of meats. We all sat down and started to eat. My mind calmed down. All his family members looked very happy. The dinner table was filled with various kinds of meats. The steak was good, extremely delicious. The chicken soup was so nice. After that, I went back to his sister's room to sleep and he came to kiss me good night. Then I heard his father's voice from downstairs saying he should come and it was time to go. I asked my guy what his father was talking about and he said his father and him are going hunting tonight. Kissed me goodbye and left. I saw my guy and his father driving away from his sister's window. I was surprised that my guy would like to hunt wild animals at night. I sure went and slept off. I didn't exactly know what the time was when I heard a woman screaming, "Ah!" I woke up in fear. I was still trying to wake up. I turned and I saw his sister was not on her bed. I was almost getting ready to wake up and look for her just when I turned to my left and I got freaked out as hell. His sister was standing by my bed, staring at me. I asked her in a terrified voice, "What was that? And what are you doing here?" She was like, "I shouldn't be scared. It was just the pig's cry." I replied and told her I didn't think it was a pig. She was like, "Animals scream when daddy kills them," and that it was fine. For the fact that a 12-year-old could say things like that even made me fear more. I just knew this family was hiding a secret. This was when I discovered something that changed my life forever. It was only God that saved me that night.